Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rosie's Neighborhood Spotlight, where we try to encourage people to shop local and get to know the businesses in our area. So I'm Patricia Draper from Parkway Real Estate. Thank you for being here today. And on the spotlight today, we shine the spotlight on Nikki. Nikki is the owner of Dip Delights. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I'm good. And thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Awesome. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of your business, why don't you introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about your business.
Sure. My name is Nikki Childers. I live in the Hyde Park area. I'm a mom of two, and I have this small business called Dip Delights. It's a confectionery business that I started a few years ago. And my specialty is chocolate covered strawberries and cake pops. But I also dip various sweet and other savory items as well. The treats can be customized to complement the theme of any event, and they also make great gifts for any occasion.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. And I had the pleasure of tasting one of your delights.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, and it was great. And
Thank
so
you.
I figured, yeah, why not share this with everyone?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So my next question is, what made you decide to start this business?
Well, I started it during the pandemic, for one, as a way to generate extra income, because as we know, that was a really rough time for many people, in different ways. But also to tap into my creative side. I don't want to say a lot of free time, but we were working remotely full time at that time. So it was just, I like to stay active and do, be creative. So that was just a way for me to tap into my creative side and make some money at the same time. So it was a win for me.
That's great. So that's really great. So COVID does actually have some positive things.
Right. That was one positive for me from COVID, for sure.
And for us in the community as well.
Yes.
So I think you kind of answered the question of how long you've been in operation. So you started the business a couple of years ago. So were you a baker before that, or?
Not professionally per se, just like for my family and friends. My mom bakes, she's just a natural baker, and I think it just kind of rubbed off on me. I'm more of a creative, so it was like, why not combine the two,
Yeah.
So before that, it was just more so for like family and friends. But again, I decided, why not make some money? I got, good feedback from everything that I did make. So it was kind of a no-brainer.
Great. What has surprised you most about owning a business?
Oh, man. Even though I did a lot of research and anticipated it being a lot of work, I was still very surprised by just how much it actually is operating a small business. There are so many moving parts, and I'm still learning as I go, because I still like to say I'm in the infant stages. I'm still very early on. But another thing is, I'm not a big social media person, and I know in this day and age that is huge for pushing businesses in general, but especially for small businesses. So that is an area that I definitely need to improve on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I totally understand. I'm social media myself, but yeah, it's necessary.
It is for sure.
For businesses these days. What do you think? What do you think your customers love most about your product?
I would say I always hear that my strawberries are always fresh. I've even had them compared to a really bigger brand name that I won't speak of, and said they were much fresher than them. So that was a huge compliment for me.
That is a great compliment.
My cake pops are always moist and tasty, and the designs that the customers request is what they receive. And I know that is huge when you have an event and you have a certain theme and you want things to, look a certain way. So I would say that's the main thing for sure.
Yes. And you may have mentioned this, but you do customize.
Yes.
So they can request whatever and you will make that for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
That's great to know.
Yes.
Great.
And if I can't, I will definitely let you know that too and offer an alternative, but we'll definitely, we can definitely work something out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what have been your greatest challenges?
Finding balance. I'm a single mother of two and also work full time. So yeah, I would just say just trying to find the balance and having time for myself, making sure my children have quality time, making sure my business has quality time, and also that I'm productive at my regular job, because that's my number one way of paying my bills in addition to this business. So
yeah. Well, hopefully you can transition to just
right. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
But balance is always a challenge. Yeah.
Indeed it is. Indeed.
Can you tell me what your most memorable customer experience has been so far?
Okay. I could say there was a young lady who was turning 21. And I'll be honest, I was not her first choice. She had hired someone else to do treats for her birthday party, which obviously turning 21 is a big deal. She had, gone all out, and this person kind of dropped out on her at the last minute. And she was referred to me by, someone we knew mutually. And it was a very short turnaround, I will say, just days, but I was able to execute it and get her the treats that she needed. And I mean, I get it, at 21, that's huge. You having this big party. So she was very upset when she came to me, but was in the end very grateful that I was able to do that for her. And just the look on her face when she got the treats. I mean, I know it's not a big deal for some people, but for me, it meant a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I can understand that.
Yeah.
So tell me what activities you enjoy outside of the business. I know you said you're busy with two children.
I like spending time with family and friends, which I think most of us do. But again, as I said before, staying active. So I do work out several days a week. And I do enjoy running. I just haven't been in a while. I need to work on that. But I just like to stay busy, stay active,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unlike you, I don't enjoy running.
You're right. Maybe I should rephrase that. I know it's essential and it's good for me, but
yeah. I enjoyed the results it produced. But I actually enjoy.
That is a great way of putting it, for sure. That is for sure.
All right. So is there anything else that you'd like to share about your business?
Well, what I would like people to know is that I am committed, honestly, to providing the best service possible. And I will provide my social media page, but it does need some updating. Again, as I've stated, I'm not big on social media, but I will be doing that in coming weeks.
Okay. Well, so please share how customers can reach you if they need to.
Absolutely. I have a Google Voice number, which is 774-993-4041. They can reach me via email at dippeddelights, the number 4, the word you, at gmail.com. So that's dippeddelights for you at gmail.com. And my Instagram is dippeddelights, the number 4, the letter U _ So at dippeddelights for you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. And thank you for coming and sharing your business with us. Thank you so much for your time. And again, my name is Patricia Draper. I'm with Parkway Real Estate. And stay tuned for more businesses.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.